So the only time that we ever got to talk about anything was when she'd get home. So what I used to do, I used to lie in my bed and try to stay awake as long as I could, but it never worked because the harder I tried, the faster I'd fall asleep.
Most people gloss over this church scene in Saving Private Ryan, which makes sense. We haven't lost any of the main characters, we haven't found Ryan, and no real risks have been taken in Captain Miller's company. But in Saving Private Ryan, most viewers focus on the spectacle of the Omaha beach landing. Yet one of the film's most essential moments occurs quietly inside a ruined church.
I pretend to be asleep.
Who, your mom?
Yeah. She'd stand in the doorway looking at me. And I'd just keep my eyes shut. And I knew she just wanted to find out about my day. That she came home early. Just to talk to me. And I still wouldn't move. I'd still pretend to just be asleep. I don't know why I did that.
Wade's monologue in this scene may be the most important piece of dialogue in the entire film. Immediately after the D-Day sequence, the film cuts to Miss Ryan, receiving news that 3 of her sons have been killed in combat. Her grief establishes the film's central thematic concern, the cost of war measured not in strategy, but in mothers losing their sons. By the time we arrive at the church scene, Captain Miller's company is temporarily at rest. The lighting is minimal, illuminated only by candles. The framing is restrained. There's no swelling score. This visual austerity signals that the scene will be carried entirely by performance, almost like a stage play. Giovanni Ribisi delivers the monologue with striking restraint. Wade does not dramatize his memory. He speaks softly, almost hesitantly, staring into the distance rather than at the men around him. His gaze suggests recollection rather than performance. He recounts pretending to be asleep, while his mother stayed awake by his bedside. It is an ordinary memory, and that ordinariness is precisely what makes it powerful. In this moment, Wade ceases to be defined as a soldier. He becomes a son. He would give anything in the world to see his mother again, to talk to her, because he knows, especially as a medic, that he may not see her ever again. That shift reframes the entire narrative of the film. The audience has already witnessed a mother grieving her children. Wade's memory transforms the men in Miller's company into extensions of that earlier image. Each of them belongs to someone waiting at home. Captain Miller understands the simplicity. To save just one son, he must risk the lives of many others, each equally bound to a mother. Later, when Wade is mortally wounded, he calls out for his mother.
Mama, I want to go home. I want to go home. Mama, 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 Mama.
The cry echoes similar moments heard during the Omaha landing. In both instances, the battlefield strips away military identity and reduces the soldier to something more vulnerable, not a warrior, but a child. Wade's monologue prepares the audience for this emotional collapse. It ensures that his death is not merely tragic, but thematically inevitable. The film ultimately argues that war is not only about heroism or sacrifice, it is about the systematic loss of sons. And that is why this quiet church scene may be one of the most important moments in the entire film.